Hi, my name is Ariel. I have IELTS academic band 8 out of 9, the Chinese HSK level 5 out of 6, as well as the Korean topic level 6 out of 6. I mostly did these as an engineering student. I was a monolingual. I did not have the opportunity to study abroad. I did not have any native speakers friends. I have never been to China, to South Korea, or to any English speaking countries except for like Singapore for like 2 nights. I did all of these mostly by myself in my bedroom, and I show you how. There is this outdated idea, especially in Indonesia, particularly among older people, that you must enroll to a formal language course in order to master a foreign language. This not only is wrong, but oftentimes it becomes a really convenience excuse. People would be just like, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have the time for the language courses. The interesting fact is that people who go to these courses are not able to use the language as good as those who self study the language. Those who claim that they just watch a lot of American movies and play lots of games. This is the difference between passive learning and active learning. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with going to a formal language course. It only becomes a problem when you expect the teacher to teach you the language. You then become passively attending to the courses instead of using all of these courses as a tool for your active language learning. This is the exact reason why I think self study in terms of language learning triumphs formal courses. You are your own master in your own journey. You may Google or watch a video explaining grammar points, but it is because you examine yourself the language that makes you question about the language structure. It is you who initiate the learning. It is you who search the grammar explanation in the first place. You determine your own study plan, your own study ways, and your own study curriculum. I myself went to an English course for about less than a year, but it was only like years of self-study after stop going to that English course that I managed to get IELTS Academic Band 7 in January 2022. Yes, that's correct. And then I retook the test in January 2024 and got Band 8. The same goes for Chinese. I stopped going for years and I picked it up again by myself and sort of reform my approach to learning a language. And within 1 year, I managed to go up from my previous level of HSK 3 to HSK 5 by myself. And also, I did the HSKK Advanced because it was packaged together. I did it in November 2023. As for Korean, I did everything by myself. I fully understood the concept of self-study. I designed all of it, and in just less than 2 years, in November 2022 to be precise, I got the topic level 5. And then last November 2024, I finally retook the test and got level 6. Now you may wonder how I managed to do all of these without going abroad in quite a short period of time for someone who just self-study in his bedroom. If you can't go to the country where your target language is spoken, you might as well bring the country to your bedroom. In the language learning world, we call this immersion. It basically means we immerse ourselves to the language content to increase and maximize our input. When my focus was Korean, everything is Korean. My phone was in Korean. I had a dedicated YouTube channel specifically for Korean content. I watch like Korean TV shows, Korean dramas, Korean interviews like every single day to bring Korea to my bedroom, literally, to maximize my input. And I do the same with Chinese and English. Of course, I adjust the extremity of it according to my level. But the idea is the more comprehensible input, that is, input that you understand wholly, but you might not understand the foundational structure or the word per word meaning, the more you can develop that passive language skills to then start actively use the language fluently. If you have the opportunity to move to another country to better focus on your immersion, good for you. But if you're like me and most people, you might as well apply this method. The idea that it is impossible to master a foreign language without going abroad to the country where the language is spoken is simply false. Remember, you are your own master in your own journey. And especially in this time of internet, you can tailor your study ways, your study curriculum to yourself. I myself enjoy watching movies, TV shows, dramas. So that's what I capitalize on. But let's say you like cooking. You can cook a recipe fully in your target language. Or if you like playing games, you might as well join a foreign server. Or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a gamer myself. But you understand what I mean. You tailor your own study system that perfectly fits you. You might want to reflect on what activities that can increase your comprehensible input exponentially, that you can do it every day, that you actually have fun doing that. Do that for 3 months to a year and see the transformation. Thanks for your watch.